All right, my friend, here's an interesting question. What is your actual pain tolerance? How much pain can you tolerate? Now, I grew up in the country and I grew up around some really tough people. And what I learned being around these people with high pain tolerance is I don't have very high pain tolerance, man. I feel everything. This is why I hate going to the dentist. Dr. Wynn, if you're watching this, I'm so sorry I haven't come in for my cleaning. I feel so guilty. But when they lay you back in that chair and they start doing all that stuff in your mouth, I just hate that feeling of being out of control. I hate that feeling of just the pain in my mouth. I hate the numbing. I hate the numbing. Why? Well, I don't have very much pain tolerance. This is a problem. You know why this is a problem? Because life is painful, my friend. There is no escaping pain. In fact, a lot of times pain is good. It's our early warning system that we're going into something dangerous. And this is also true. You can't live a life of significance without some pain. How do we deal with it? How do we get a better pain threshold? Well, the Apostle Paul, again, this guy is he's the most resilient. He's got bounce back ability and his pain tolerance is world class. I mean, think about this. By the time he writes this little section I'm going to read to the Philippians, he's been whipped, beaten with rods, shipwrecked, abandoned, chased by mobs, wrongly accused, falsely imprisoned, ignored in prison, and much, much more. This guy's endured more pain than you and I have, the vast majority of us. And he's on his way to a martyr's death. And to his really good friends in the Philippian church, he writes, starting in chapter 1, verse 18, he writes this. Listen to this. Yes, I will continue to rejoice. What? If this was me, I will continue to whine. I'd be like, this isn't fair. Get me a lawyer. This is so wrong. I would where is the comfort? But Paul goes, no, I will continue to what? Return to the source of my joy. For I know that through your prayers and God's provision of the Spirit of Jesus Christ, what has happened to me will turn out for my deliverance. See, Paul's got a great pain threshold because ultimately he's got a great hope that the people who love him, these Philippians he's so close with, and the hope of Christ, however this arrest and imprisonment works out, he will find deliverance. He goes on to write this. I eagerly expect and hope that I will in no way be ashamed, but will have sufficient courage so that now, as always, Christ will be exalted in my body, whether by life or by death. He said, you really can't touch me, because if I live, I'll keep preaching Christ, and if I die, I'll be reunited with my Creator. Do you continue to rejoice? Do you return to the source of your joy? Or do you let the pain in life direct you? Here's the thing, my friend. Suffering is inevitable. We're all going to suffer. The question is there purpose in your pain? The reason Paul went through so much and remained joyful and remained a person who focused back again on the source of his joy and remained a person that was loving and developed these great relationships, the reason is his pain was so purposeful. You know, we're all going to go through pain. You might as well make your pain about the good news of Jesus, about fulfilling his calling in your life. Even today, just stop and go, what is my day about today? Is it about me, my worries, my problems, things I can't control? Or is it about me spreading the good news that God really does love us in our sin and that he came to earth and he died in our place? You're tougher than you know, my friend. You are tougher than you know. If you'll align your purpose with Christ, then everything you go through will have significance, eternal impact. And that's what makes the pain tolerable.